Most of us spend New Year's Day sleeping in and nursing a hangover. But just like July 1, the first day of the year brings with it a host of big rule changes. So here's some of the biggest shake-ups being rolled out from January 1 that you need to know about.
We want to help make the dreams of first home buyers a reality.
There's good news for some lucky first home buyers, with ScoMo's $500 million first home loan deposit scheme kicking in from January 1, meaning 10,000 eligible borrowers will be able to get their foot in the door earlier. Buyers usually need a 20% deposit to avoid paying mortgage insurance. But under the coalition scheme, participants would only need a 5% deposit, with the government guaranteeing the rest and covering the mortgage insurance under a special loan. It will be limited to properties under $700,000 in Sydney, $600,000 in Melbourne, and even less in other areas, and to single Aussies with an annual income of up to $125,000 or $200,000 for couples. But it's bad news for motorists in Western Australia at least, because from New Year's Day, the state government will scrap regular speed camera location updates. Until now, the state's police force provided drivers with information on where speed cameras were set up on a particular day. But in 2020, that tradition will end in a bid to catch out speeding drivers. Instead, it will provide a list of around 1,800 locations around the state which may or may not have a camera in place, so don't get stung.
They were laws designed to prevent scenes like this.
2020 will bring with it the end of Sydney's controversial lockout laws. Premier Gladys Berejiklian said the laws would no longer be in place from that date.
Do not take this decision lightly. For me personally, community safety is the #1 priority.
Although they will remain active in the King's Cross area. The laws were introduced in 2014 with the aim of reducing the number of late-night assaults in the CBD. However, they have been heavily criticised for negatively impacting Sydney's nightlife. In the new year, a star rating system of childcare centres in New South Wales will also be rolled out, with centres across the state now obliged to display a sticker near their front entrance which clearly shows how many stars it received after being examined. The idea is it will help parents more easily recognise a centre's rating and potentially choose a centre accordingly. Of course, these are just some of a long list of changes coming our way in the new year, so make sure you read up on the full list and don't get caught out.